Thanks for watching India Today. To the point, I'm Nabila Jamal. One more Aam Aadmi Party leader is currently in the ED net. Rajya Sabha MP Sanjay Singh is arrested in the alleged Delhi liquor scam. The probe agency alleges that Sanjay Singh played a key role in the formulation and implementation of the liquor policy, which benefited certain liquor manufacturers, wholesalers and retailers. Aam Aadmi Party called Sanjay's arrest nothing but a political witch hunt. I'm going to take you through 11 hours of questioning later. Sanjay Singh came out to wave at the crowds outside while he was taken away by the ED. Let's have a look.
मैं ईडी वालों को कहना चाहता हूं जिस दिन मन हो आओ, लेकिन मेरा इतिहास तो पता कर लो कम से कम। इतना दिन का सार्वजनिक जीवन है, बेदाग जीवन है।
2 months after he predicted raids, the Enforcement Directorate came knocking on Aam Aadmi Party Member of Parliament Sanjay Singh's doors. The ED team on Wednesday conducted a search at the residence of the Rajya Sabha Member of Parliament in connection with the Delhi Liquorgate scam. After close to 11 hours of search operations, Sanjay Singh was taken into custody by the Enforcement Directorate. Sanjay Singh's name was mentioned in a charge sheet filed in the liquor policy case. According to ED sources, Dinesh Arora, an accused who turned approver, allegedly met Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal at his residence in the presence of Sanjay Singh. Arora allegedly came into contact with former Delhi Deputy Chief Minister Manish Sisodia through Sanjay Singh. ED sources claim Sanjay Singh received 32 lakh rupees as kickbacks in the name of election funds. The BJP staged protests in Delhi demanding Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal's resignation in the Liquorgate scam.
अब जब हम यहाँ आ रहे हैं तो पता चल रहा है एक नया जिन्न निकल गया संजय सिंह का। इसका मतलब अरविंद केजरीवाल इन भ्रष्टाचारियों के सरगना है। इसलिए हम यहाँ सारे भारतीय जनता पार्टी के लोग, दिल्ली के लोग कह रहे हैं अरविंद केजरीवाल आप मास्टरमाइंड हो, आप इस्तीफा दो।
Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal claimed the BJP is trying to taint the image of Aam Aadmi Party leaders.
ये शराब घोटाला तथाकथित शराब घोटाले का भी पिछले 1 साल से जांच चल रही है। अभी तक तो कुछ मिला नहीं है। तो संजय सिंह के यहाँ भी कुछ नहीं मिलने वाला। बाकी चुनाव आ रहे हैं तो एक हारते हुए आदमी के आखिरी डेस्परेट कोशिशें नजर आ रही है। ये जो सब चल रहा है।
The opposition rallied behind the Aam Aadmi Party, calling the raids political vendetta.
There are raids at Sanjay Singh's house. Do you want to say anything?
ये तो होता ही रहेगा चुनाव।
हमारे सांसद संजय सिंह जी के यहाँ भी जो छापा डाला गया है, ये वैमनस्यता का ही परिणाम है। हम इसकी घोर निंदा करते हैं।
महाराष्ट्र में ये रेड्स होते हैं, पश्चिम बंगाल में रेड्स होते हैं, छत्तीसगढ़ झारखंड में रेड्स होते हैं, गुजरात में क्यों नहीं होते, मध्य प्रदेश में क्यों नहीं होते?
The Aam Aadmi Party government in Delhi has been hit by a serious corruption charge. Former Deputy Chief Minister of Delhi, Manish Sisodia, has already been jailed in the alleged Delhi liquor policy scam. Another former minister and Aam Aadmi Party MLA, Satyendra Jain, was also jailed for his alleged role in a separate money laundering case. With Munish Pandey in Delhi, Bureau Report, India Today.
Well, that's all the drama that happened right from the start of the day. A huge setback for the Aam Aadmi Party as their number 3 in command, Sanjay Singh, is now in ED custody. I'm going to cut across to Shreya Chatterjee, who has been tracking the ED's movements. They have custody of Sanjay Singh. Shreya, any word on how long is the ED going to seek custody for Sanjay Singh?
Nabila, tomorrow is when they will be moving court, Rouse Avenue Court, where he will be produced. And there, subsequently, the Enforcement Directorate will actually be seeking custody of Sanjay Singh. Now, trouble mounting on him only because we do know that he was mentioned in the charge sheet that was filed by the Enforcement Directorate. But not just that, Dinesh Arora, who was an accused, a middleman in the liquor policy scam, he's turned into an approver. Dinesh Arora has made certain claims which include conclude that it was Sanjay Singh who was present during the meeting with the Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal during the formulation of the liquor policy. Apart from that, it was in fact Sanjay Singh who had introduced Dinesh Arora to Manish Sisodia, and when they had met at his restaurant, the Unplugged Courtyard, subsequently it was Sanjay Singh who had requested Dinesh Arora to raise funds for election, and he had raised funds to the tune of 32 lakhs, which was paid to Manish Sisodia for the elections for Aam Aadmi Party. So these are the allegations.
When you say that money was paid to Manish Sisodia, is there a transaction trail that the ED has found? Have they found any kind of transaction trail between Dinesh Arora, Manish Sisodia, or Dinesh Arora, Sanjay Singh, or Dinesh Arora, any other senior leader of the Aam Aadmi Party? Any transaction trail found, and what precisely is the proof do they have as of the prima facie reports we know?
Primarily, Nabila, the amounts as kickbacks were actually exchanged in the form of cash is what the Enforcement Directorate alleges. However, there was certain amount of money that was also routed through the companies of these liquor barons who had also received kickbacks during the formulation of the excise policy. So these are allegations on the part of Enforcement Directorate. They will obviously have to prove, they will actually have to stand the test of the court, and that's exactly where Sanjay Singh will be produced tomorrow.
So in that sense, Shreya, from what we understand is that the ED has based the arrest on digital evidence that they have of conversations between Dinesh Arora and Sanjay Singh. So largely gone by the statement given by Dinesh Arora, who's now turned approver in the case. So Sanjay Singh has been arrested. How long will he be in custody? It's all now for the court to decide, as the ED, of course, will ask for maximum duration for them to investigate. We already have seen what's happened with Manish Sisodia on the same case. It's been over 8 months now. Sisodia is still inside as he still fights for bail. He's been denied one. Our panel is joining us. Charu Pragya, the national spokesperson of the BJP. We also have Siddharth Sharma, Aam Aadmi spokesperson. Siddharth, I'll give you your time. Please go on. Your senior most leader, Sanjay Singh, Rajya Sabha MP, the man who's known to be very mighty popular, who's been really speaking up and speaking against the central government on almost all platforms, including the parliament where he got banned. He's now been arrested by the ED. How would you view it?
Yeah, I would view it as very simply, only despots resort to political purging. Democratic political parties like BJP shouldn't indulge in acts of political purging. There is a law, then there is an abuse of law. A matchbox can be used to cook food as well as burn down somebody's house. Law has to be applied wisely. It is not a weapon to be wielded on your selected enemies. Everyone knows that there are two pain points for BJP today. One is Adani, the second is social justice. Whoever speaks vociferously against Adani and for social justice, BJP gets nervous with them. Today's case is reminiscent of Mr. Justin Trudeau in a fit of rage or fit of tightness, hurling whatever kinds of accusations Mr. Trudeau wanted to hurl against India, which does not simply cut ice. It is just like Mr. Trudeau's statement on India was a joke and nobody in the world took it seriously.
No, but Mr. Siddharth, it's not like Prime Minister Modi is hurling allegations on Sanjay Singh. It's not like Amit Shah is hurling allegations on Sanjay Singh. It's not like our BJP spokesperson Charu Pragya is hurling allegations. This is Dinesh Arora, who's a suspect in the Delhi liquor policy case. He's turned an approver. He's made allegations that Sanjay Singh was the middleman through which money was routed to Manish Sisodia. A man accused in the case who's been arrested has given a statement to the ED.
Fine. Then let us take it on your face value for a moment. Let us agree to the principle that there is a case against Mr. Sanjay Singh in ED. The ED has a case against Mr. Sanjay Singh. Then the moot question is, isn't there a case with ED against Mr. Nirav Modi? Isn't there a case in ED against Mr. Lalit Modi? Isn't there a case against Mr. Adani with the ED? Adani is a friend of Mr. Modi. So isn't there cases of ED against all these people? Why is this selective hounding? And as far as Mr. Dinesh Arora is concerned, even today in the High Court very clearly said that you can make anyone as an approver through intimidation or pressure. That doesn't make anyone abused. I can hurl all kinds of abuses or all kinds of charges on you on television. That doesn't make you. That doesn't make me true. The very fact, I think your ground reporter just 2 minutes ago very clearly said that they did not find a single naya paisa of paper trail or money trail in Mr. Sanjay Singh's house.
No, Mr. Siddharth, it's common sense to understand that not anybody is going to keep anything in their home if they're guilty either. So we know that not recovering anything from the residence of Sanjay Singh does not absolve him of the crime here if he is guilty. Stay with us. Right, Siddharth, stay with us. I'm cutting to Charu Pragya on that. Charu, please, of course, the one and only question, if you had the charge sheet, the ED had a charge sheet where Dinesh Arora had named Sanjay Singh long ago, what led to this long, prolonged wait by the central agencies? I know you may not be able to speak for them, but what do you think in your view? Central agencies acting months after Sanjay Singh was mentioned in the charge sheet. Why the delay?
Nabila, good evening. And from what I understand of the functioning of any investigative central agency is that what you see is merely the tip of the iceberg. The work that is done behind the scenes, the evidence which is collected, the research which is done extensively. And you and me can only think and talk about the extent to which this investigation might have already progressed. Here, my question is that Aam Aadmi Party has a habit of protecting its office bearers who go behind bars and then later disowning them. It's exactly what happened with Manish Sisodia. If you remember, he went out like a hero, waving his hand as if he was, being honored for doing something great. And then what happened to him? The party completely
But what happened to him? It's been 8 months. No, I'm asking you what happened to him, Charu. It's been 8 months. There's been no transaction trail, no proof of, no evidence of any crime here. It's just again based on the words of Dinesh Arora that the ED has kept him in custody. They have approached the Supreme Court now for bail. They're waiting now. 8 months on. PMLA case is a watertight case. Usually not easy to get bail if the ED arrests you on PMLA charges. But there's really nothing to prove him guilty as yet.
No, but let me tell you, Nabila, what the Supreme Court said in October. The Supreme Court made an observation saying that since AAP is allegedly the beneficiary of the money laundering, why has its office bearers not been made a party to this case, and why has AAP not been made a party to this case? The Supreme Court is plainly and squarely saying that Aam Aadmi Party should be actually got into the fray in an official manner. And I actually want to ask this. Can anything happen in Aam Aadmi Party without CM Kejriwal knowing about it? So much so that when he goes to Punjab, he can sideline the Punjab CM and behave like the CM in Punjab. I am still saying that the kingpin of this entire scam is Arvind Kejriwal, and the news is tightening around him. All his allies are being put behind bars. Tell me, 80% of the Delhi government ministries were run by the two people who are already behind bars, Mr. Jain and then Mr. Sisodia. How is this government being managed, and why has there not been any kind of an explanation from the Aam Aadmi Party spokesperson? He does not talk about what happened exactly and why the math did not add up. He does not say why the loss happened to the exchequer and where the public money has gone. He does not want to address the changes in the policy and then pulling back of the policy as soon as the investigation
began.
The
fact that the policy has been withdrawn, so we'll bring in Siddharth on that. Siddharth, the fact that the policy has been withdrawn shows that you're guilty. Those are the words of the BJP spokesperson, and BJP extensively has been pointing out the same. If there was nothing wrong, why did you cancel the policy altogether?
Yeah, the simple answer to that, Nabila, is that if that policy was wrong, how come the same policy, the same Delhi excise policy is reaping extreme high amounts of exchequer money revenue to Punjab government? As far as Delhi also is concerned, the new policy was supposed to bring in more revenue than the earlier policy. And if this policy is wrong, then the question here is that this policy was also approved by the earlier LG. So if Mr. Manish...
Siddharth, I'd like to ask you one quick question. Why do you think you're not getting relief from the courts for so long? For Satyendra Jain, it's been over a year. Manish Sisodia, about 8 months. Do you believe that the council, the lawyers who are fighting the cases of Manish Sisodia, Satyendra Jain aren't doing a good job, or they don't have enough evidence to prove they're innocent? At least temporarily to get bail.
Okay, since this is a very legal and a very pertinent question, it will take me at least 45 to 60 seconds to reply. Can I do? Would you give me?
We barely have 30
time?
seconds. If you can squeeze in, Siddharth.
Okay, then the simple fact is that under PMLA, after the PMLA Act has come, the PMLA Act is to stop terrorism and money terror funding. And because it is related to terrorism and money laundering to fund terrorism, the cases are watertight, the charges are watertight, and the courts don't give bail because terrorists are also slapped with PMLA Act. So my single point here is that a law which was supposed to stop terrorism in India is not used on terrorism, but rather used on your political opponents. That is the baseline question here.
Okay, all right. We've got both of your points, Charu.
So this is a political party, Nabila, where the councillor is behind bars, where an MLA is behind bars, where a minister is behind bars. Now a member of parliament is behind bars. Can they take more responsibility and choose more wisely, or are you here only to fleece the people of India, make money of them, make them fight?
That's all of the time that we have, Charu and Siddharth. Thank you very much. We've heard both your points loud and clear. It's now up to the ED now to convince the court that they need to have Sanjay Singh in custody. How long will he be in custody? If you really compare his case with Manish Sisodia, Sisodia is in prison in the same case for 8 months now. What's going to be the fate of Sanjay Singh?